go to Phoenix real quick, right? They've got the 10th pick and they've got Jalen Green. If I'm Phoenix, and with all the Ace Bailey stuff going on, I would contact Philly. I would contact Charlotte. I would contact Utah, and I would contact Washington. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I would even contact New Orleans, I would even contact New Orleans, who is at 7. So that's 4, 5, 6, and 7. I would contact all those teams and say, Jalen Green in the 10th pick, can we move up? I know there would probably be more in the deal, but I would seriously consider trying to move up and get Ace Bailey, because I don't think Ace Bailey would be opposed to playing next to Devin Booker for the next 5 years or wherever, how long Booker wants to stay in Phoenix. Because when you're Phoenix, it's a crime what you're doing to Devin Booker. You've blown up this roster for Kevin Durant. You gave up all these assets for KD. Then you gave up all these assets for Beal on a guy with a no trade clause where you're paying a crap ton of money to, who is putting up no empty calorie points in Washington. You're ruining Devin Booker's career because
Devin Booker's putting up empty calories in Phoenix. He's done nothing. That's not his fault. Whoa. You can't solicit blame here and not there, right? It's either it is or it isn't. He was that leader before KD came. He was putting up empty calories. He's the one that went to the hole.
Finals.
No, listen, I'm glad you said that, because I was going to hit that. He went to the finals and went and hid after game 2. He went and hid and didn't show up until the parade was supposed to be played in Phoenix, but it was in Milwaukee. He hid. Look, after game 2, so he was their guy. He was the guy they drafted. It was his team, right? At that time, it was his team. KD wasn't there. He hid. I'm still looking for him after game 2. So we cast a lot of blame to players. We got to be careful. All I say is share the blame across the platform.
That's fair, but
it isn't just one guy.
But still,
he lost against Milwaukee, if we're gonna put it that way.
That's fair. I'm not disagreeing.
I am, because no one player loses it. I'm just making a point.
All I'm saying is Phoenix has not done a good job building this roster. I'm not saying Booker has not played bad, but what I'm saying is you've sacrificed your whole future to get Kevin Durant next to Booker, and it didn't pay off because you didn't have a good bench and you didn't have good depth, and you wouldn't get a point guard for who was the head coach in Phoenix at that time.
Whose fault is that? That's Monty Williams. Whose fault is that?
It's on a lot of leadership's fault. It's on a lot of people's fault.
Listen, none of those players.
It's on Monty's fault too.
None of those players made those trades. Monty Williams was salty on the big man, and all of a sudden it had to turn into some other things. That's when this thing broke apart. After game 3, when they went to bed and Milwaukee was on their way to a title, Phoenix went to bed. The coach went at the number 1 pick, DeAndre Ayton, and it never recovered from that point. And this was before KD came on board.
I agree,
right? So they didn't recover.
And it's also on the new owner, right? He came in and he wanted a championship team.
He wanted a splash. He
didn't go the right way about it. What I'm saying is if they don't figure something out, Booker's going to go. Booker's going to want gone. You've got to figure something out, or you're really stuck. If Booker asked to leave, that's my whole point. Not only have you done this, you've done Devin Booker wrong in this whole situation, but now the assets that you're getting back, you're just going to flip. And I think they need to flip, and they need to contact everybody from 4 down to 7 and say, what can we do to move up? Because they should grab Ace Bailey. Whoever you said they can get at number 10, he's going to be a role player. He's not going to be a star. They've got to move up and get Ace Bailey. They need to see if Ace Bailey would even want to come to Phoenix. And if he does, you need to move up and you need to grab him to pair with Devin Booker. So not only that, you can tell Booker, look, we've got you this new shiny new toy at 18 years old. Just let him develop, and we can start building the rest of the roster around you too. They have to figure something out, and they need to do it fast if they're moving Jalen Green.